Ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brothers, Muslim and Christians, Jews, non-Muslim, non-Christian, non-Jews. This video I am making is about African awareness, because we African descendants, no matter where you live, whether you live in Mother Africa or elsewhere, we are the same family. And we are people in this present day, we are catching hell because of our differences. Because long time ago, we were living peace and happily with each other until we have encountered foreign invasion in our motherland. According to Bible, Quran, and Torah, and also science confirm it, the first human being created on earth was called Adam, and he was a black man. According to Christian, Adam was a Christian. According to Muslim, Adam was a Muslim. According to Jew, Adam was a Jew. If Adam was a first man and was a black man, and we are also black men, why Adam did not give us all this religion? Because we are the first people on this earth. When Christianity, Jew, and then Islam came to Africa, they came there with one purpose: to trade, to make business. Because at that time, Africa is like a paradise on earth. We had everything, name it, gold, diamond, and we have fruit. Everywhere you go, you will see mango, you will see banana, you will see pawpaw, you will see many different vegetables and many different fruit. So we are living in a paradise. And we have many resources, so we don't care about all these things. So these foreign invasions came there with one intention: to trade and to make business. But they don't know how they could find their way in our society. So they try, because they know we are physically strong and mentally strong, spiritually strong. So they figure out something to conquer our mind, because sometimes our mind is weak, and sometimes anybody can play with our mind, and this is how they find their way to divide us. They bring us their way of worshiping. They said our way is not the way, because when they come, they find us making a statue and idols of our heroes, of our people who serve us according to how God wants us to serve us. When they have gone, we made their idols or statues in their memory and to honor them and to praise them of their good work, to serve as an example for the coming generation. Otherwise, it will wipe away. But we don't worship them. We honor them and we memorize them. But when this Abrahamic religion came to Africa, Abrahamic religion let us know that what we are doing, we are association partners with God, and we have to do away with all these things. They bring us the real religion. But what we are doing at that time, we don't worship those idols and those statues. We see them as intermediator between us and the Almighty God. We see them like an imam, like a priestess, like a rabbi, and sometimes like a prophet. So we ask them to ask God to give us a proper life and a happy life. But these people, because they don't understand us, or maybe they understand us, but they want to bring confusion among us, they told us what we are doing is paganism. So we have to do away with all this. And as I said, our mind is weak. They succeed in letting us doing away with all these things. Not all of us, but most of us. And when Moses freed Israel from Pharaoh, he's going to receive 10 commandments from God. Before he came, his people make idols, and Moses smashed all the idols. And Moses said they should worship only one God, and they should not make any image to associate him with God. But what we are seeing now, although they accuse us of making idols and statues, and we are worshiping them, while we are not worshiping them. While we are not worshiping them. Because before Christianity, Islam, Judaism came to Africa, we know God. We know what we are worshiping. We are not worshiping the idols and the statues we made. But they try to conquer our mind so that we can do away with all these things. So, but they are doing the same thing now. So Christians go to their pastors to pray for them. And Muslims go to their imam to pray for them. And Jews go to their rabbi to pray for them. It's not the same as idols they accuse us of doing when they came to Africa. To go furthermore, the Jews, they have a wailing wall in Israel. They go there to cry in front of the wall so that he can help them. And also the Christian go also to Israel to cry in front of a wall so that he can help them. And also the Romans, they made statues of Mary and Jesus and a cross whereby they are paying reverence, they are worshiping them. Also, the Muslims go to Hajj and they construct a wall, stone in the wall. And also in the Kaaba, there is a black stone. The Muslims pay reverence also to this stone. It's not the same what we are doing in Africa, and they accuse us of worshiping paganism. We have to do away with it. And then we did away with it. But we are practicing the same thing they accuse us of doing. It doesn't matter. Some of us became Muslim. Some of us became Christian. Some of us became Jews. It doesn't matter. But this religion should not divide us as Africans, because we are Africans before this religion. I know many of our brothers, whereby their minds are weak, they will disagree with me. They will say we are Christian before black people. They will say we are Jews before black people. They will say we are Muslim before black people. If that is true, Adam, biblically, Quran, and also in Torah, was the first man God created, and he was a black man. Because how can God create a religion before creating a man? He created a man first before a religion. So we are first human before a religion. And if it is true, we all came from Adam, why Adam didn't pass this religion to us? Christianity, if he was a Christian. Islam, if he was a Muslim. Judaism, if he was a Jew. But it doesn't matter. As I'm saying, all it is good with us. But we should see ourselves as African first. If you are a Jew, you can pray in a synagogue. We don't have problem with it. If you're a Christian, you can pray in a church. There's no problem with it. If you are a Muslim, you can pray in a mosque. But after praying, we should see ourselves as Africans, as black people first. Because there is no races, different races. There is only one human race, and that is human race. But with different colors. We have white, we have brown, we have dark, we have black, we have yellow. It's like a flowers. Flowers is a flower, but with different colors. And that makes it beautiful. When you see flowers with different colors, the same thing applies to human being. We have only human race in this earth. But people try to divide us into colors. They call us black and all these sort of names because they are trying to divide and rule. I will ask my brothers, sisters, who are Christian, who are Jew, and who are Muslim, if really the Christianity of the Christian brings us Christianity because of God, why now the whole Europe, they are wealthy, and they build Europe like a heaven on earth. Why, if Christians are suffering in Africa, why they don't come to their aid, those whom they convert to Christianity? Why they leave them dying? If really they bring us this Christianity because of God, the same thing applies to Jews. If really the Judaism were brought to us because of God, why, when the Jews in Africa are suffering, why their brothers in faith in Israel don't come to their aid to help them while they are building heaven on earth and we are suffering? If it's true that Islam or the Muslim bring out Islam in Africa because of God, they want to help us, why all the Arab countries now, they are prospering, they have they are wealthy, they are building heaven on earth, while if their brothers in faith, Muslim, in African countries, why they are suffering, why they don't come to their aid to help them, if really they bring all this Abrahamic religion because of God. Now they are prospering, and now we are suffering, and they leave us to their fate. I will tell you, my brothers and sisters, if any Christian is suffering in Africa, I think the Christian in Europe, they will call him, look at this monkey, how he's behaving. And if Muslim in Africa, they are suffering, I can tell you, this Arab, in Arab country, they will say, look at this monkey, how he's behaving. If Jews in Africa, they are suffering, I can tell you, the Jews in Israel, they will tell you, look at this monkey in Africa, he's suffering. They don't see you as part of them because you are not a Jew in their sight, you are not an European in their sight, you are not an Arab in their sight. So they prefer to help their own people. So God divide us into nations, into continents. We have a countries. So we have to help ourselves and put the religion aside, because the religion divide us and we are suffering, while those who brought us the religion, they are building heaven on earth, but they ask us to forget this world because they await us heaven after life, while they are building heaven before life. So I think we should reason properly as a family. We are Africans. We should come together and put all these divisions of religion aside. Even politics divide us also. Whether you are socialist, you are communist, you are Democrat, you are Republican, all these ideologies are not designed by Africans. So we should be careful. But the most important, when we embrace any ideology, because it's our choice to embrace it, but that should not divide us. That should unite us, because we are the same family, and nobody will come to our aid when we need help. We are the people who can help ourselves when we are in need. So, my sisters and my brothers, we should be careful. Because when these people came to Africa, they see us, we are living like paradise on earth. Everywhere you go, there are abundance of food. You will see mango, you will see pawpaw, you will see banana, you will see all kinds of fruit and vegetable lingering in Africa. And we have gold. Even we don't know what to do with our gold, we dash these people our gold. Even when a white man came to Africa, we gave him a bar of gold when he sent back to his country. And the king of the country said, why will not own the mining instead of giving us a bar of gold? And this how it starts gradually, and they take over everything from us. So, my brothers and sisters, we should see ourselves as one nation, one people. So we have no differences. We shouldn't allow religion to divide us. We shouldn't allow politics to divide us. You may practice your religion in your home, in your mosque, in your synagogue, in your church. And you may practice your socialism, your communism, your Democrat, your Republic in your home, or maybe at your place of work. But that should not divide us. We should come together as one people, one family, with one destiny. Thank you.